Papua New Guinea and welcome to another episode of In Moresby Tonight. I'm your host Genevieve and I'm going to be with you through the entire program. We've got an exciting show lined up for us. First up, we're going to be talking about a new segment that INT has and it's called Dream Jobs. In segment 2, we're going to be talking to a group of beatboxers, and in segment 2, we're going to be talking about the highlights of vocal fusion. And in segment 3, White Tangi Day, that's going to be happening over at the Cosmopolitan, as well as other interesting events that are going to be happening at the Cosmopolitan. So, dream jobs. I'm sure a lot of us out there are wondering or deciding what kind of job best suits us. And I'm sure there's a lot of jobs that you're interested in. This segment will tell you all about how you can get the job you want and what criteria you need to get that job. Our job of choice for tonight is how to become a police officer. So we've sent our lovely Russell out to find out more, to speak to a police officer and find out more about how you can become a police officer and what it takes to become a police officer. Enjoy.
So tell us, what is it like to be a police officer?
To be a police officer it all depends on your potential, and how you think, how you talk. If you are fit to, talk to people, then you can be a police officer. Like you can stand in front of people, confront people, address people, and address the issues.
What are some of the roles of a police officer? Would you be able to share with us?
The role of the police officers are mainly to protect life and the property. That's the general police officer.
And to become a police officer, do you need to be a certain height, or do you need to be a certain build, or like how can I qualify to be a police officer?
Yeah, to be a police officer, you have to meet the standards, and they cannot just go and collect you from the street and put you in the woman a police college to be a policeman or policeman. You have to meet the requirements, like your height, your education and qualifications. You have to complete grade 10 and grade 12. You have to meet the required standards. Like your height is very important. If you are below the required standard is 158, then you cannot be a policeman.
And is there a certain way a police officer behaves, or when a police officer wears a uniform, and does he or she act a certain way, or does he or she just be his or herself?
Yeah, when a policeman or woman is in uniform, like he can respect, and that uniform empowers him to do the police work. So he can respect from the outside, and if outside they can respect the policeman and policewoman, then policemen and women also can respect them.
Well, thank you so much. That's pretty much all that we need for now. I hope our viewers have learned a little something about what it takes to become a police officer and what it's like. And I'm sorry, I didn't grab your name again.
My name is Esther.
Well, thank you so much, Esther.
Welcome back to the show. You're watching In Moresby Tonight. And I hope our first segment on Dream Jobs helped a lot of people out there who wanted to become police officers. Now, moving on with the show, as I mentioned, we were going to be joining a group of beatboxers to find out more about beatboxing. Now this group, they formed in 2014 and they're the first ever beatboxing group. Now they were formed during the initiative by Powers Park for the Performing Arts Competition back then. I'm sure a lot of us would remember that. And to find out more about this beatboxing group and their head beatboxer named Marks, we've got Russell with this interview for you. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, okay. Beatboxing is basically making sounds with your mouth. So it's basically making music with your mouth, with the organs, the lungs, the tongue, the lips, and breathing. Yeah. Well, I was watching the internet and I came across this guy. He's a world famous elite hip hop beatboxer. His name is Eclipse, E-K-L-I-P-S. That's where it started in 2012 when I was going on surfing YouTube and watching videos of all sorts. I came across this beatbox video, and there's also someone in PNG. His name is Kim, and I really looked up to him as an inspiration when I started beatboxing.
All right. And when did you actually start beatboxing initially?
That was back in 2012. I was a grade 10 student, you know, fooling around, and then I just decided to put my energy towards doing sounds with the mouth, making sounds with the mouth. Yeah.
In your time learning beatboxing and all that, have you performed live anywhere? Like, where was the first time you performed in front of an actual crowd?
Oh yes, the first time I performed in an actual crowd was when Powers Park held this initiative. We carried out a creative arts program, and I signed up and I got in with a couple of my friends, and that's where we started beatboxing in front of a crowd.
Okay. So tell us about this group that you're involved with. How did you guys come up with the name, and when exactly did you form the group?
Yeah, okay. Our group, it's called Noisic. It's basically noise and music together. That's how we came up with that name. It's a 4-man beatbox crew, and we're all high school students. We just finished high school, and we're all university and doing whatever now. Yeah.
Okay. So who came up with it? I mean, was it your idea or?
It was the boys' idea at first, and then I felt that, you know, it's something that's gonna take us a long way, so I just went along with the boys and we came up with the name. It started off as a 4-man group, but it is now an association. We decided to make it an association because we have beatboxers all over the city now.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right. This is Marks.
Beatboxing skill?
Yeah, sure, why not? All right. This is Marks. Drop yo.
Welcome back to the show. You're watching In Moresby Tonight, and the second segment was an exciting segment. They're learning about the beatboxers.
Yeah, I hope you learned how to beatbox a bit, you know?
Yeah, I learned a little, considering that he is a beatboxer as well.
Right. But what we're talking about right now is the Vocal Fusion auditions, yes.
It's been exciting, and Russell has been traveling with the Vocal Fusion crew to the audition sites throughout Papua. So maybe you can tell us more about that.
Well, Booker was simply awesome. Simply awesome. The scenery is good. The food is just unbelievable awesome.
Look what I found!
Are they cooking bananas or are they?
No, you can eat them too. They're cooking and eating as well.
little birdie told me you're gonna get married here, so we're gonna leave Russell back in Buka when we go back to Moresby, right?
No comments.
I bet your girlfriends are watching.
Girlfriends? What are you doing? No, come on, it's not like that. But we're heading over to this place called Kokopau. It's not Kokopo, it's Kokopau. It's on the other side, it's the mainland.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. This is where I come from, this is my area, so let's go check it out. Kokopau, Vocal Fusion, Season 2, baby.
Well, that was exciting. Where else have you been to apart from Buka or after Buka?
Goroka, yes, Bird of Paradise Hotel is where we held the Goroka auditions, and it was awesome. The temperature was awesome. It was cooler than Buka. Buka was hot all throughout. And the food there is awesome as well. The talent is epic and awesome together. And here's a couple of snippets of the Goroka auditions, what to expect this Sunday.
Last year, Vocal Fusion, who's out been favorite singer blue?
That boy, and we listening to him, we forget the name, bro.
Jacob Beloved?
Yes.
Now you but trying 62 or not?
Let me try.
Welcome back. This is the final segment here for In Moresby Tonight. Before we go right now, okay, we got to tell you about what's happening in and around the nation's capital, okay? Cosmopolitan, the Mega Club, what's happening over there?
Cosmopolitan tonight, Waitangi Day celebrations are going to be on tonight, and they're going to be celebrating with artists coming over from New Zealand. So we've got Ria and Ditch performing tonight for Waitangi Day. I think it's one night only, so you've got to be there tonight.
I definitely will be there to see Ria.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know the songs Ria sings, I'm sure we've shown a video clip on Elite Music Zone. Ria and Jagger sing Knocking at Your Door. She also sings The One. And yeah, there's a few great music that she also sings. So if you'd like to celebrate, come on down to the Cosmopolitan tonight. That's where we're going to be heading after this.
Definitely. Also, another artist that'll be coming up to accompany Ria is a guy by the name of Deech. And if you don't know this guy, well, here's a couple of clips that a couple of songs that he's sung already.
Tell no lie, baby, tell no lies. Yeah, your body's so fine, and I really, really, really want to love you. On me, tell me that you need me. Tell me that you're my girl. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Or won't you tell me that you care?
I would hate for you to make the same mistake twice, cause you deserve the world, I'm here to make this right. So baby,
won't you tell me that you want me? Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you're my girl. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Or won't you tell me that you care? Tell me that you'll always be there. Won't you tell me that you want me? Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you're my girl. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Or won't you tell me that you care? Tell me that you'll always be there. Tell no lies, baby, tell no lies. Yeah, your body's so fine, and I really, really, really want to love you. I really, really, really want to love you. Oh, you're making me high, and you just give me a sign. Tell no lies, Baby, tell no lies, yeah, your body's so fine. And I really
Well, there you go. Now you're affiliated and we know who is who. What else is happening at the Cosmopolitan?
There's heaps of stuff happening at the Cosmopolitan in the coming weeks. Next week for Valentine's weekend, for those of you who are anti-Valentine, you can come on down to the Cosmopolitan. Don't feel the romance there. There's no flowers involved, no matchmaking whatsoever.
No.
Come on down, enjoy DJ Samurai, who's...
DJ Samurai is actually has been around. He accompanied a couple of international artists as well.
Yeah.
This guy,
like the Ministry of Sound.
Awesome. He plays awesome songs. He's gonna be DJing in an awesome club, and you're gonna have an awesome time if you come down too. Yes.
Yeah. So to the Cosmopolitan. So come on down. Ladies free all night. Gentlemen, it's 30 kina. Up until 11, where you pay 50 kina to get in. So that's next week on Valentine's Day. Now, after Valentine's Day, coming up also is the Chinese New Year, and it's the year of the goat. So celebrations will also be held at the Cosmopolitan. That's going to be on the 21st of February. They're going to have DJ Fly Girl T and 4 podium dancers also there on the night. So that's another event to look forward to at the Cosmopolitan. And there you have it, the events that are coming up at the Cosmopolitan. But once again tonight, Waitangi Day celebrations happening over the Cosmopolitan. Once again, for those of you who are not aware, Waitangi Day is the celebration of the Waitangi Treaty.
I think I'm gonna be there tonight. Like right now. Are you gonna come with me?
I'm definitely heading
You have to come
there
with
to
me.
the Cosmopolitan after this.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, have a great week. The rest of Papua New Guinea, we'll see you all next week on In Moresby Tonight.
Baby, tell no lies, yeah, your body's so fine. And I really, really, really want to love you right. I really, really, really want to love you right. Oh, you're making me high. Girl, all your curves are so divine. I really got to love you right. Can you just give me a sign?